What is up, everybody? I'm back. I know I haven't been recording for actually a long time, but I'm back to record, to do another Let's Talk episode about The Walking Dead and explain everything. In today's episode, we are gonna be explaining. Carl's death is gonna be explained in this episode. But without further ado, if you haven't watched this episode, just make sure that there are spoilers to the show and to the comics. So if you guys are not a spoiler fan, well then click out of the video. So today we're going to be explaining Carl's death. So as everyone should know, Carl is dead. He was bit, and after he got bit, he eventually shot himself. So what I really want to talk about today is, did Carl die a hero? Because in one of the scenes he says to Judith, before Mom died, she told me I would beat this world. I didn't beat this world. You will. Now I just want to break that down. To me, I feel like Carl did beat this world, because everything he just did was for his mom. She told him that he was strong and that he's a good person, and he really did die as a good person. He lived his last day. It's sad to see Carl go. But on the other hand, I just say he beat this world. I also want to talk about the scene where he says to Rick about killing a kid and how he thinks about that kid every single day. So basically what happens is Carl talks about this kid that he shot and that the kid was surrendering. Now the kid that he shot is this person. So Carl has a gun to him and tells him to surrender. The kid puts down his gun, but Carl still shoots him. To me, that kind of, Carl says he didn't beat this world and says why he didn't beat it, basically. So I'm going to be covering it right now. So he says he didn't beat this world to Rick because he shot a kid. And he said he would be doing things that were good, but he says that his life is basically ruined. On the other hand, Carl wrote notes to everybody, and those notes will probably be talking about goodbye notes and stuff, but to me, they mostly will probably be let me actually get this covered. So Carl's notes is about, basically, he writes to his dad, Rick, that he should not kill Negan, and that he should let Negan live. To me, so at the end of the episode of Season 8, Episode 9, Carl tells Rick about this dream, and the dream is basically what a lot of fans thought was the old man theory, the old man Rick theory, but that is actually wrong. It was Carl's dream, not Rick's. And you get this scene with Negan, being really nice. We all know Negan burns people alive like he did to his own doctor. And that just shows that Carl's a great person and he beat this world. Another thing I want to talk about is when Carl shot himself. Why did AMC not show it? They said it was unnecessary to show Carl's death. And when they say by unnecessary, I think this. When Carl shot his mom because she was going to die, they didn't show that scene. So when Carl shot himself, they didn't show that either. I just thought that was a cool relationship. Not relationship, but a cool, a cool, connection. I really want to get, this is so Carl, he was bit, and I just also did not like how not everybody said goodbye to him at the end. Yeah, sure, Rick and Michonne did, and Judith, but when Tara in one of the scenes goes up to him, she just says, like, puts up like a peace sign or whatever and says bye. Daryl says, you saved everybody. And I just wish we had more people say goodbye. I mean, yeah, Carl wrote the letters to them, but I don't know. Carl was so sick, guys. I want to also cover up another video of Siddiq, my predictions on him honoring Carl. What I thought they were going to do was, since Siddiq said he was a doctor, I thought he might have Carl, like, live a little bit, like, stronger. But, like, I don't know. Like, Siddiq was a doctor. I thought he was going to, like, help Carl or something. But instead, he's like, I'm going to honor you. He had these, like, pills that he said to Rick to give to Carl. He didn't even give him the pills or anything. I mean, Carl looks so sick, guys. But, yeah. To me, it's going to be a lot different than what I'm going to intend with Carl gone like it did with Glenn. But to me, in one of the scenes we get in Season 8, Episode 10, which I wanted to make my predictions on that video too, is there's Carl's grave, and you have Rick. He has Carl's gun. So, basically, there's this scene when Carl says, like, you don't have, like, in Season 8, Episode 9, you don't have to, well, Rick's going to find the letter. He's going to say, read it, and then he's going to say, it's basically going to say, don't kill Negan, and let him surrender. What I think is going to happen is Rick is not at that point yet, if you guys could all tell. I still think Rick's mind is on killing Negan and Carl's death. But I think what will happen is Rick will, like in the comics, he shows mercy to Negan. I think they're going to do the same thing in the show, but I'll cover more of will Rick kill Negan. I'll cover that up in maybe another episode of this, I will try to make a part 2 to this video to explain it more, but in the meantime, I just wanted to say I'm back. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really want to cover this up again. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you are not part of the Walking Dead squad with Matt O'Reilly. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.